Guys, sorry for that wait, but this is my new video. I'm doing a LeBron challenge. I'm gonna get him as close as I can. Okay, I'm gonna do the name. Some people don't, but I am. There we go.
James.
Yep. Yeah. My height's not gonna be the same, but I'll try to work. Yep. Yeah, I've been trying to get as close as I can to it. Shout out to all my subscribers that subscribe to my channel. Oh yeah. Should I put it on rookie? So I want to do a show for you guys. I'm just putting on Hall of Fame. Oh. The fall. Yeah. I don't think I'm gonna see because I want to see how it's shot and stuff. I'm gonna have to get to my 62 point guard because I'm gonna do a point guard position right now because he's I need to do it because he's the only right-handed player I have right now, and I don't have another right-handed player. As you can see, my other player's left-handed. Yeah. Sorry, I was talking to my cousin right there, but yeah. Sorry if I'm talking a little soft because my throat started hurting for a second. Let me get some drink. Oh, here we go. Let me switch controllers real quick. I just have to switch. I have to switch controllers. Gotta charge this controller though. I just like this controller more. Okay, I'm about to get on a jump shot and stuff. Guys, I'm gonna do a career game. That way I can get some 2000 VC.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, two teams start fresh for their first game of the season. Both squads believing this will be a great year. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. Well, for Milwaukee, they struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight. And, of course, Freak playing here tonight. You probably heard his story by now. Lost a friend of a long time in the offseason. Very tough to deal with, obviously. How hard is it going to be for him to get his focus back, Shane?
It's going to be tough, Ernie. He lost someone that he knew for a long time, and it's going to weigh on him. This will be one of his most trying seasons of his career.
Man, I feel for Freak, man. It's not going to be easy. I mean, but it's an opportunity to grow. You know, a lot of guys, Ernie, you put in this position, you know, you just kind of let the court be your refuge, man. Like, this guy is a strong kid.
Okay, guys, I'm back.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's all about the Eastern Conference. That's where the action is today as the Atlanta Hawks get ready to battle. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look to start the season. In a season ago, Clark, they won the matchup, winning 3 and losing just 1.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year.
Guys, I'm back.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
I'm in the commentary for a second. Hold on.
Teague kicks to Millsap. Bazemore dishes to James. Drops in the layup for 2. James has got his first points of the game. Well, a bit of a tragic note for Freak. He'll be playing this season after the loss of a longtime friend over the summer break.
Yeah, that's hard to hear, and certainly going to be difficult for him to work through that. Going to be on his mind all year. Never easy to go on about business as usual when you have that kind of heartache and loss.
And here is Carter Williams. He's got 5. The pass to Henson. With a break in the action, let's show you the teams with the most second-chance points last year. In 4th, the Bucks.
This was a team that was really savvy when it came to getting position under the boards and then getting those offensive putbacks.
Spates checked in for Atlanta. The Bucks also with the sub. Nick Stauskas is checked in for Antetokounmpo. 1:49 left here in the first quarter. James against Carter Williams. James, no good. Bucks have gotten 7 of their first 10 attempts to fall so far. Excellent pace to their offense. Up top, Carter Williams. James covering. And there's the 3-second violation.
And a chance here to check out how the Bucks ranked in the NBA last season. 3rd in rebounding, 4th in second chance points, and they were in the top 10 in assists. A lot of good passers on this team and guys that are willing to make the extra pass as well.
Yeah, and going back to their rebounding, very few teams could outmuscle them inside. The size and toughness to scrap for every carom off the backboard.
The Bucks trail. Carter Williams with it. Henson sets a screen for Carter Williams. Unloads from 9. The shot is off. Hit his leg. And the refs whistling a kick ball. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. Millsap left side. Good, and the assist goes to James. That's 12 points for Paul Millsap.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope, it's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Carter Williams, the pass to Plumlee. Good work defensively by Millsap. Atlanta leading by 4. Bazemore dishes to James. Here's Teague. Finished off the break.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there. because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
From 12 feet out, and it's sent back by Spates. And Plumlee kicks to Henson. Tries again. Good as the jump shot falls. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. James outside. Spates sets a screen. That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going.
We sat down with Freak to discuss how he's handling the loss of his close friend. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Freak Clark and his family.
Without question. I mean, it's a really difficult road to navigate, the loss of a loved one or a close friend. And sometimes, even though it's difficult, with that kind of weight on your heart, the focus you have to give to the game can sometimes be a source of solitude, because you really can't be thinking about anything else when you get between those lines. And sometimes that can be helpful in the process of moving forward.
Well said. Your perspective is always appreciated.
Appreciate that, Kevin.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. The dynamite pair of Antetokounmpo and Parker at forward. Chris Middleton is out there with Ben McLemore, and it's Monroe in at the 5 spot.
That's the wall.
Misses the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got... the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And a wide open look for James. Another miss by James. Bucks trail by 5. Korver against Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Monroe left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McLemore. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Atlanta leading by 5. And it's Korver off the drive. It's rebounded by McLemore.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now defended by Korver. Monroe against Spates. Monroe, the pass to Antetokounmpo. There's the bucket. Good. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Another miss by James. Bucks trail by 3. Middleton outside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Hawks lead by 1. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested. James checked in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's James. He has 5. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Freak is out there with Kyle Korver. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for Carter Williams. He had a strong showing last season. He was around 14 points a game last year. 7 assists and 6 rebounds. Backup point guard, always an important position, and he fills that role beautifully.
Yep, without a good floor conductor coming off the bench, your offense can quickly grow stagnant. He solves that problem.
Bucks leading by 5. Monroe outside. Antetokounmpo dishes to Monroe. The fader. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
James with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Wing shot on the way. Nice shot by James. James has got 4 this quarter.
He's fortunate that shot found the bottom of the bucket. It wasn't the highest quality look.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Out to the wing. Monroe with a screen on James. Monroe wide open. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Monroe's got 8 points.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Atlanta making some changes. Spates checked in for Millsap. Ken Bazemore comes in for Cephalosha. And it's Teague in for Kyle Korver. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Plumlee is checked in for Monroe. John Henson comes in for Jabari Parker. Stauskas is checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Ben McLemore in for Chris Middleton. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Talk about a terrific game for Carter Williams. He's got 10 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
Carter Williams hits them both. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Spates with a screen on Carter Williams. And Bazemore kicks to James. Beyond the arc. Milwaukee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Carter Williams with it. Picked up by Teague. And again, the Bucks miss. The Hawks trail by 4. The 3. Good, and the assist goes to James. 9 points for Teague.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Henson, a screen on James. And stolen by Horford. And here we go. Teague heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Teague's got 5 points now this quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Yeah, I think you also have to give them a lot of credit for how well they've risen up to meet shooters, to challenge shots in this game. A lot of block shots tonight.
Okay, Atlanta, let's keep it going. We are very own Atlanta Hawks Juniors.
And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best teams from three-point land a year ago. The Hawks second.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And Teague, here we go. Pass to Spates. Wide open look. And he connects with the jumper. Spates has got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Well, with a stroke like that and the height advantage as well, the mid-range J is almost a gimme.
1:06 left to play in the third. James against Carter Williams. Henson with the screen. Carter Williams the pass to Henson. And James pulls it down.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Carter Williams against James. Here's Carter Williams. 14 points for him. Hansen sets a screen for Carter Williams. Inside, 4 on the shot clock. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. 3-point possibility. Also changing it up. Monroe's checked in for Nick Stauskas. Jabari Parker comes in for McLemore. And Middleton subbed in for Carter Williams. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. We've got John Henson. Jabari Parker is out there with Chris Middleton. And there's Monroe. And it's Plumlee in at the 3, the small forward.
Take a look at the game for James. 9 points and some good assists, too. 4 of them.
And guys, he's been making play after play on both ends of the floor.
No let up in him, and that's mindset. That's not just physical tenacity, but that's a mental tenacity, too, that he brings to the court.
And Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Carter Williams comes in for John Henson. Here's James. Can't get it to go. Good D by Parker. Milwaukee has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Carter Williams against Korver. Carter Williams can't get it to go.
Well, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And that one's good. James.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team. His message: don't even look at the score right now. We've got to make one play at a time and execute. That's how we'll take this thing home. Kevin, he's trying to keep them focused.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Back to Carter Williams. Rebound by the Hawks. Now here's James. Millsap sets the pick for James. He kicks to Horford. Now here is Cephalosha. Carter Williams covering. Cephalosha dishes to James. James with another miss.
Jeez. Maybe he was trying to show off or something right there.
Is that what you think?
Absolutely.
Instead, it had the opposite effect. He looked foolish.
And now we've got the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
The free throws go down, and the lead goes up.
.27 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. Kicks it to Antetokounmpo. The Bucks working the ball around. There's Parker with the 3. And James pulls it down.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
From deep. Can't get it to fall. And so the Hawks take the win. Probably a little close.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Player of the Game, Al Horford. Tonight we saw all the reasons why he's been an established presence in this league for as long as he has. Clutch play from a great veteran. Kenny?
I'll see you later.